What's up, guys? This is the location for today. Fuck it. What's this park called?
What?
What's the park called?
Indian Creek, I think.
The boy Alex.
Have to set up.
The bamboo is fucking tough.
Panda might come out though, so.
Yeah, there's a panda like right there. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Capture the People podcast. I'm here with a special guest.
Slut.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's Slut Boi. I'm an artist, creative director, songwriter. Based out of Atlanta, Georgia. From Los Angeles, California. Damn, I'm kind of high already, but Los Angeles, California. I'm gonna capture the people. We finna capture these moments, for history.
That was beautifully said. And that's it. That's all we got to do.
So starting right off, I mean, your name, man, Slut Boi. It's different. I mean, I really haven't heard. I mean, there's a lot of crazy names with these artists nowadays. Mm-hmm. But what kind is behind the creation or just the name Slut Boi? Because it's different, and you know what I mean. Like, I like it though, because it is that different. You know what I mean? It's kind of exotic. You know what I mean?
Why slut?
Yeah.
You like being called that?
It's cool. At first, it was weird because I didn't like people calling me that, but I named myself that. But
was it like a joke or something, or?
It started out as actually I made the name because I wanted something that was gonna stick to somebody's like head. I was reading this psychological book like 4 years ago, and I was still trying to find my name as an artist. I used to go by Super Soak.
Super Soaker.
Yeah, I thought that was lame. I was like, oh, that's so lame. And so I was like, okay, what name? And I had an ex at the time, and she was like, stop being such a slut, but she was joking. I was like, okay. Start thinking of stuff. And then I was actually reading a psychological book. It said people remember things you say 20 times over, and people often remember things that make them uncomfortable.
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
I don't know, it does something to your brain to make you be like, damn, that kind of made me uncomfortable to say. I remember it now.
Shit. I mean, maybe because you could have taken it in a negative way.
Yeah, definitely.
But
and I feel like Slut Boi is just a name for. As I got older, I started finding more deeper meanings for it, and I feel like Slut Boi isn't saying I'm a slut. It's really embracing the free will of the word, because slut is a derogatory word.
So you're trying to just change like the social norm behind
it's okay to
word
be a
slut.
I'm not a slut, but it's okay to be a slut.
It's almost like, you guys ever seen that video of the New York girl talking about being a hoe or being a slut?
Yeah,
it's like that. It's like,
chick.
because she didn't care about people calling her a hoe or being a slut. She just was like, I want to change the name like how it is. So it's almost in that type of sense.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually that's such an interesting reason behind that.
That just blew my mind kind of.
Because I think of things that way too.
Started.
I feel like personally, like if someone were to say something to me, like you can't offend me with words. I'm not saying words don't hurt. It's just like, really, it's just how you take it.
Yeah.
Like if you get offended by it, that's your fault.
Well,
You're adding meaning to that fucking word.
And it is controversial in like nowadays with that name, because with all of the non-binary names and stuff coming out, which I respect. I mean, I don't you know what I mean, discriminate against any of that. So like, it's just weird in this time of day that like to choose that name. Right. But it also, you know what I mean, like you said, with the psychological standpoint of it, more people are going to start to know your name, and it's going to stick better. Because like when you told me it once, like when Benny told me it once, we were interviewing you, I remembered your name throughout the whole week just because of how different it was.
Just like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? You know? And it's like, I want people to actually look at my name and actually dig deeper to see like, what's the mystery? Why is he Slut Boi? And like literally in my music, I rarely talk derogatory about women. I don't recall in my past albums, I don't recall calling women bitches or anything like that. And it's like something I started to learn as an artist. I'm like, okay, if I'm going with this name and I'm thinking in the future, that will definitely fuck me up. If I'm definitely rude to women's gonna be like my pure audience, that's like half the fan base. So I need to make more music that's cool for guys to listen to and embracing for women to listen to where they're like, oh, he's not calling us bitches, but he making us feel like that bitch,
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not calling girls bitches. I'm not making girly songs. I'm just making songs that everyone can listen to, like any color, race.
So you wouldn't agree like with songs that kind of like say, you know, like talk about women like
nah,
in a derogatory way.
Yeah, I fuck with hella songs that like are derogatory towards women, but as far as my brand,
you don't want it to be known as that.
Yeah, I started to censor myself a lot more because of my name. These artists, Lil Uzi Vert, his name is not I Love Women, so no one's giving him the rule, hey, your name's I Love Women, why are you calling girls bitches? You know, his name Lil Uzi Vert, so he can do that or whatever and say that, and it'll be cool. But if I'm saying it, it's making my name look worse. Like, this guy sucks. Like,
but I mean, at the end, as long as you're not like holding back from like, you know what I mean, trying to get your point across, like, I don't think it matters if you're famous or not. Like, you should always just really just roll the way you think you should. I personally, like, a big thing now, like with any celebrity or anything, like, it's like you're stepping on fucking broken glass, because like, shit, everybody's always out to try to like fucking cancel somebody. It's like, who the fuck can we cancel this week? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I just laughed about.
Why?
Nah, inside joke, but we'll tell you after, just cause. But you know what I'm talking about.
Fuck. Maybe.
I feel like the cancel culture is very terrifying, but I hate it because it's getting rid of that thrill of rap, like that thrill of the art of rap, where people can like have naked women on the like
cover art,
the cover art, and it'd be art, and it's not like, hey, like, what the fuck?
A lot of people look at like when they see like that naked woman, or you know what I mean, something like just in that type of manner, like in a derogatory way towards a woman. I mean, some people are gonna look at it like, what the fuck is that artist doing? And other people are gonna be like, wow, that's a beautiful picture of this beautiful woman. Do you know what I mean? Like looking at it in that type of view as art. Right. And I think a lot of people need to start switching their point of view in this type of sense of it's art. It's not, you know what I mean? We're not trying to throw this girl on the cover and, you know what I mean, make it a statement.
There's a lot of artists that don't think like that. There's artists that just go in this bitch and rap, and it's just rap.
And try to run shit, and exactly.
I'm actually trying to make music that's like helping people, because like I had a fan who was like 13, and I remember like 2 years ago, my homie Lee, shout out Lee, he's like the main person that kind of helped me make my sound of what y'all hear today. And he was living with these people, and they had like he had like a roommate who had a kid, and he was 13. He listened to my shit, and I'm just like, whoa, like I didn't think I was like that good. I'm like, yeah, my music dope, but he was like, listen to my shit. And at the time I was talking a lot about drugs that I don't do, and just rapping shit that sound fire, like on a beat, that shit's fire as fuck. But the message, like yeah, I may be having fun, but if there's people that listen to me and take me more serious than I do, they're gonna listen to what I say and be like, oh, what does that mean? He was like, what does a molly mean? Like, what is that? Is it cool? Like, I was like, damn, no, it's not. Don't do it. Yeah. You know?
So I mean,
are you straight edge? Wait, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
Yeah, but would you consider yourself straight edge? Because you're talking about not doing that, but like,
I talk about, it's not that how can I put this without incriminating myself?
Got him in a corner.
It's not gonna stop. I'm not cutting shit out either, bro.
For sure. I didn't want to like make people. I don't want to put that on my music. What I do outside the music is me. You know, I like to smoke, and you know, tripping sometimes is amazing, but I had to limit myself from that because it stops my creativity, and also it's kind of making me seem like a liar if I'm doing that and then talking about that, you know? It's like, I don't want to, the more you lie in your raps, the more it sounds bland. Like, yeah, there's a tree. Yeah, that's where I want to be, on top of the tree. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but it's like
when you can go way deeper than that, you know, and talk about way more shit. Yep. You can talk about way more shit if it's real.
For sure. I
so,
mean,
kind of going back to like where like you help people. Me and Benny were just like on your Instagram the one day, and we were just looking. We see that you have like an Atlanta Mission fundraiser thing going on, and I mean, you seem like an all-around person, man. You seem like you just want to help everyone. And with this Atlanta Mission, I mean, I've read more into it with just Atlanta, how they help everybody that's homeless or anything. You know what I mean? Anybody in need.
That's
and
huge.
what exactly is like your role that you play in that? I know that it might just be like something small, or it could be something big that no one really knows about. But I just want to kind of get your input on it.
It's definitely something small, but with a bigger impact of what I'm trying to have. I'm trying to make helping people who are less fortunate than us cool. Because when people look at homeless people, they're like, ew, get away. No. Every time I have some money, whether I have $10, I'll always stop and give them like something. So I dropped a video, Hollywood, directed by Free Spirito, or I Love Kelly. And in the video, I'm basically walking down Hollywood, and the cameramans are like, they're just trying to shoot me, and they push a homeless guy over because they're trying to get to me. So I wanted the message of the video to be like, you know, everybody is focused on this one guy who's just a fucking human. When there's somebody who's in need, like right there, like help me, and everybody's focused on me, shooting pictures of me, not helping this guy. So what I got from the end after we made the video, I'm like, okay, I want to make sure that what I did in that video doesn't affect me negatively, and it has a deeper message. So I messaged Atlanta Mission. I wanted to do a fundraiser, something small, to see if I can do it, and made it like $100, and it got $100 in less than an hour of like me posting the video. So I was like, okay, I want to continue to do this and give out food and things like that, because like it can be any one of us, you know. Like being homeless isn't a disease, it's just an unfortunate event that happens. It doesn't mean that you're on drugs. It means
and
like
and
could have
like
lost everything.
and it doesn't mean that it was like it wasn't even their power, because I know a lot of people who become homeless and like they just had no choice but to become homeless because of their situation. You know what I mean?
There's a rabbit.
A little bit right there.
Fire.
But like a lot of people, they like get into these situations of becoming homeless, but it's not because it was their fault. They're great workers. You know what I mean? It's just that the system failed them. And the system nowadays is failing a lot of people, and I think that's just
Shit, I'm fucking that up. Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, I mean, the system just fails everyone, and that's just like a great, just view of it. You know,
I feel like a lot of people need help. And
it's most of them like. See, I think the stigma behind it is like, oh, why the fuck should I help them? They should just get a job. But they don't. A lot of people don't understand. The majority of homeless people are mentally ill. Like they can't support themselves on their own.
Exactly.
But instead of like, because of how many people there are that are unemployed and like are homeless or whatever.
And also they just don't feel comfortable going in an interview just with what they have.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that too.
Smell bad. They don't have anything to wear.
And no, but I'm saying, but like, I'm not. Look, put yourself in a situation like that where you just didn't like have anything, right? Like you didn't have a place to stay. You didn't have shit. Like, what would be like? You would know what to put down, right? Because you're like mentally like stable, right?
Yeah, you're straight minded.
But let's say you were suffering from schizophrenia, or you have bipolar disorder or multiple personality disorder, where you just can't function in the society that we have built right now, like with the system that's going on.
Exactly.
And I feel like because of how many people are like in need, a lot of those sanctuaries that they can go to like are full. There's too many places.
Always full, I heard.
Like there's just, if you really like look for like places where you think a homeless people would be, like you would probably, I wouldn't say like you should go looking for them, but I'm saying like there's just so many spots in Atlanta that you can tell, like you can just see for yourself, like this shit is actually like crazy. How many people, how many tents are set up, how many people sleep outside in the cold and shit. But
I didn't really get affected by homeless people until I came down here, because I'm from New York. I'm from Buffalo.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
how is it up there, like with the homeless
people? There's really not that many, just because of the cold winters. Do you know what I mean? But especially, I mean, when the cold winters come by, they open up shelters and have everyone in the shelters, because it does get below zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I came down here, I mean, literally just driving down here, like even up north where we're from, like a little bit up north in Atlanta, you still see so many homeless people. And then when you get closer and closer and closer to the city, I feel like they just multiply and go up and go up. Like we were just at Woodruff Park a few days ago.
Yeah.
It was like homeless person, like that's where everyone linked up. You know what I mean? And it's almost like their own network right there.
Yeah. It's like because they have nowhere else to go, but like they have each other.
That's their family.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's literally their family.
I feel like my biggest fear is just being hopeless, right? And the reason why I chose to give, I've been giving all my life because the way my mom raised me, and reason why I chose to give is because hope it's not. If I give him $5, is he gonna buy the finest Zaza of crack? Like, nah, it's not even that. It's even if he does, you gave him hope for another day. Yeah. You don't know if that drug, that whatever, that food, that water is gonna get him through.
Yeah, for sure.
The next day, hope is what people need. Homelessness is never gonna stop. Let's be honest, it's never gonna stop, but it can be helped. It could get better. It can be resolved to where people are more.
It's more controlled than it is right now.
Exactly, but it's the fact that people don't see it as a thing. Like, people see it as, oh, homelessness, that's bad, but people don't see it as, oh, that could be me. And since people don't see it selflessness, they choose to ignore it because it's not them, you know. And I feel like hope is what everybody has. You're born in this world with hope, right? And the more you go through life, the more you lose that shit. Or the more you gain that shit. So it's like, when you give to people, you see the smile on their face, that's all that's needed. You shouldn't want a return, like a thank you or nothing. You should just give because you're human and they're human too. And we're part of the human race. So giving is just keeping us, the human race, existing.
Man, I already love this guy. He seems like such a good dude, man. What the fuck?
You could tell he's tripped a couple times, though.
No, for sure.
Because that's exactly what, like, it really does wake you up to, like, especially when you trip. Like, guys, I don't know if you got, for whoever hasn't tripped or anything like that, like, you just kind of start understanding, like, we're all in this shit together.
Definitely.
And that we're not really different. We just have different cards that were given to us.
Exactly.
Really.
I've been waiting for this interview for like 5 years before he even came up with Capture the People.
I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy you came on because I didn't know you before this really. I don't even think we spoke once except on the phone just a minute ago.
I didn't even know, like, both of y'all sound the same, so I'm just like,
really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
2 Hispanics.
Shit.
You're Hispanic?
Bruh. What?
What else? Crazy?
I thought
you know what's crazy? He's more Hispanic than I am, but I look more Hispanic than him. I feel like.
You definitely look.
Yeah,
more
like
Hispanic.
I'm like.
You look like Native American, like.
Oh really?
You look what?
Yeah.
Like Native American?
Or like.
Yeah, I do get that because your big ass nose, boy.
Hey, bro, a lot of people have been telling me that's like because of like a Native American thing. Maybe
well, I
I
mean,
have some
you could have genes.
Yeah, because my parents are Mexican.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm 100% Mexican, so it could possibly be like some tribe.
I know my mom has Native American in her too. Like, I mean, I feel like if you're Hispanic, you have some type of Native American in you.
Shit. All I know is bigger noses. That's more distance that germs have to travel to get to me. So less sick.
I didn't know that.
I'd rather have a small. I'd rather have my nose. I'm good.
Shit. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could have a reduction, but honestly, like, I don't give a fuck. Like.
So I mean, we can hop back into it. I know
you stay in Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're from Cali.
I'm from Watts, California.
Were you born there?
Yeah.
And then did you move out here with your mom?
Yeah, I moved out here 2005.
Oh, so you're young. How old are you?
I was young. I'm 23.
Okay, so yeah, you're right on there. I'm 22.
23.
Yeah, so you're on our age.
Countdown.
I moved out here 2005, and then I went to high school here.
What high school?
Lakeside High School.
What the fuck? I went across keys.
For real?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo, you don't know where he went because he's from fucking Buffalo. But wait, what high school did you go?
Canisius High School.
Canisius.
It's a Jesuit private high school, and you wouldn't think I went there. Man, I mean, I love the place. I mean, it's a cool place. I mean, other than some of the restrictions they had on me with my tattoos, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, we'll go back to that question.
You were saying you went to Lakeside?
Yeah, I went to Lakeside, and I actually hated that I went there, but for who I am today, I'm glad that I went there because without that experience, I wouldn't be Slut Boi because like I wasn't an outcast, but I had friends. I wasn't popular, but I was. People knew me for the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like a class clown, silly guy, always rapping and shit, but I never took rap seriously. My homie Vixen, who actually put me on to you guys.
Really? Okay.
Shout out Vixen.
Shout out Vixen. We're like rapping on the school bus like 9th grade and shit like that. And he had like a book and shit like that. And I end up moving from Lakeside, from Atlanta, my end of my sophomore year, went to California, and that's when everything changed. Like that shit was like 90210. Like shit was fire. They had a studio inside the school. This actually like the breaking point of how I'm Slut Boi because my homie Nigel, Nigel Galaxy, shout him. We went to that school, and I'm just like, a newbie, and it's lunchtime, and I'm just like, damn, what the fuck do I do? I don't know nobody. What the fuck? And I heard someone say like there's a studio in the school, and I was like, oh shit, I hear a studio. I'm like, okay, I never been to one. I want to go. Like, I like rapping, but it's never like I wanted to be a rapper or anything. I go inside the room, and it's like you have to be a part of a class to be in there, and I didn't know that. So like all these white kids were like, who are you, man? Get out, man. Who the fuck are you, man? You're not a part of this class. And Nigel was like, yo, chill, man. Just let him be in here. And since then, like, we just stayed in the studio and like recorded off Apple headphones. That's on dope. Like GarageBand or Logic.
Was that the first time you meeting what's his name, Nigel?
Yeah, that was my first time.
That's dope that like someone randomly was just like,
exactly.
showing you love like that.
Fucking dicks telling you to get
and
the
like,
hell.
That point in your life just changed everything, right?
Exactly. It made me feel like I gotta take it more serious, because like, yes, the music we were making was ass, but the feeling that I had was like, damn, I love this feeling. I don't know what it is yet, but I want to continue to seek that feeling. And I feel like every artist, the reason why they're an artist is because they're in search of that feeling of like feeling like they are that person, like we are people, but when you're an artist, you feel like, damn, it's like only one of me.
Yeah.
But when you're just a regular person, you feel like, damn, it's all of us. It's weird,
Yeah, I think the one thing that comes with being an artist for everyone is your main goal is to try to be unique, like give your take on the whole, like.
Well, I mean, that's how a lot of people blow up, is just because like it's a new unique voice, you know what I mean, beat, anything. That's what makes them, you know what I mean, blow.
Shit. And was starting off with the fucking Apple earpods or the AirPods.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're earpods.
Pretty much like recording in a phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just trash.
But at least you actually did something though. Like, think about how many people have that thought of, maybe I want to make music, but then never get to doing it.
They could have been someone crazy too. You never know.
You thought it was funny or fucking like just a joke when you had that shit out, but you were actually slowly like cementing that kind of routine into you. And like, look at you now. You're making. What studio do you go to right now, or do you go to a bunch of different?
No, I have one at home.
Oh, you got a home
everything
studio.
Like
out in Cali.
Nah,
you have everything at your house.
Yeah.
No, I know you live here, but you're saying you just mostly record out at your house.
Yeah, like
dope.
I went through a whole turmoil of like just the experience every artist has to go through of people bullshitting you, people charging you, people like you're not getting work done. The trial and error, and you just like going through shit. You like, oh, this the shit that's gonna make me blow up, but it's not. It's just the shit that's another step to when you blow up in the future. And it's like everything I was doing is just like, oh, I want to blow up. But when I start to get mentored by fellow artists like Trap Daddy, he kind of mentored me, and he kind of was just telling me the game about the industry and shit. Like, I didn't know shit about it. I'm just like, oh, you make a record and then it boom. I didn't know about publishing. I didn't know about like masters, nothing. Really? I thought it was just making music and just
putting it online and saying,
exactly. And it just blows up. And like, I was literally paying hundreds of dollars with no job, going to the studio and recording, not getting songs done, not sounding how it needed to sound. And then my homie Lee, he had found my music. It's a fucking long story, but all this is how I am today. I went to Texas State after high school. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. Went to Texas State, film and script writing, got kicked out because I did some dumb shit. I was like a wild boy. Went to Georgia State, skipped class to go to the studio, same shit I was doing in high school, and I was just like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm doing this shit wrong.
Were you paying for school?
Yeah, I was paying for school.
So you can't be skipping class that you're paying for, bro.
That's all I wanted to do.
Really?
Like,
keep talking. I'm
What are you saying?
Do you produce and engineer your music?
I don't produce, but I engineer.
Okay, so you have someone come over and produce your shit when you finish, or do you like send it somewhere?
My homie, Party's Over, shout out Party's Over. He's based in Los Angeles. He makes my beats. Lee Got Heat was making my beats. I just got different producers that fuck with me. Oh my God, it's Lewis, Vixen again.
Damn.
It's just a whole team. Tommy. It's a whole bunch of people that just fuck with me and I fuck with them. And it's just like, I just make music based off of vibes. I'm not gonna lie and say I record every day, because like I literally was recording every day to the point where it's just like, damn, that's my whole lifestyle. And then like,
sometimes I feel like you need your brain to breathe too,
exactly,
for your creative abilities to flow.
I mean, that's the thing with anything creative.
But I'm gonna light up this DMT if y'all all go with it.
Yeah, spark up.
I'm joking.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, you thought it was a joke?
Nah,
Shit, fuck no, we would never
Capture
do
the
that to
people.
you. But I was gonna say that's the thing with anything creative wise.
Mhm.
You need to like treat it as what it is.
Yeah.
Don't treat it as if you're going to the gym. You need to work out. You need to like.
I was doing that.
Don't treat it like exercising. Like you don't have to do it on a strict regimen. Like
Mhm.
don't stick to that because then you'll just burn yourself out and then you'll just be wasting time when you could be just doing something else. I think it's really just whenever you get that spark in your head
Exactly. Yeah.
and just stopping anything you do and just like writing that down. I think that's really important. Do you do any writing or?
I'm starting to because I just signed my first publishing deal.
Yeah.
With Administrative MP. Shout out to Izzo. That's my brother. He had put me on with that. He recently went platinum.
Damn.
On Spotify. And he's a songwriter. He writes for like everybody. I can't say who. But he's in there. And he basically put me on with this publishing deal that I got. It's just so I could start writing for people and get inside writing camps. It's like you need your publishing to go inside these fucking. It's like a bodyguard. You can't go inside a club with a bodyguard and all these people in the club hate you, right? The bodyguard protects you. Bodyguard is publishing. The club is the industry. You can't walk inside the industry with no bodyguard because everybody's gonna snatch your chains, snatch your clothes, take everything you got. You're gonna leave
smart
naked
motherfucker.
with nothing.
Fuck. Hey man, it's a dirty world out there.
It is.
You got to think about how
It
many
is.
people are trying to get into this game.
So
So
if you really want to get into it, you gotta like actually research, study everything that you want in life, and that's where I fucked up in my past because I didn't study. I just wanted. I had a lot of blessings that I missed out on because I didn't know how to take care of it because I wasn't studying of what I wanted. I'm just like, oh, I want this. I want to be that. Okay, so what do? I didn't do shit. I just kept like making music, and now it's to the point where I got 15 gigs of music in my drive. I only dropped probably like 50 songs in the past.
That's like us, dude. We have like 100 fucking gigs of just
Really?
footage.
Guess how many terabytes worth of shit?
Oh,
do we have?
terabytes.
2?
Oh my
No,
god,
we
dude.
got,
We probably
like,
have
four?
like 8.
Yeah.
8 terabytes?
We have. I think we have 4 different external hard drives that we use between us.
Jesus Christ.
Well, just because I mean, people who shoot like on Fujifilm or Sony cameras, whatever, you guys know, like a 30-minute video this long with this quality, like, is gonna take a lot of space.
That's the reason why too. Is
Yeah.
the quality of our videos is we try to make it top notch.
crazy.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
But fuck it. But
talking about quality of your fucking cover art,
Oh.
that shit is fucking
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
shit's insane.
So I know we'll kind of merge these together, but the dopamine project you came out with, what came with the cover art? Is that kind of like a hand-drawn painting put onto something, or
I actually found this artist in France or something like that. He had a portfolio.
Shit.
And all I did was I took the portfolio picture, I left his signature, and I just like sketched over it. Not finessed it.
Yeah.
I gave him credit under my like DistroKid or whatever.
damn?
But I just like took that and then just drew over it.
Do you do most, like, not even just with dopamine, but do you do most of your cover art for everything, for all your?
Now I usually had this guy in I think he's in Russia. What's his name?
Oh, where the you and these
I
Europeans?
just be
Suka
networking, bro. I just be like talking.
Slut
to
Boi
everybody.
International.
Literally, I have an album called International Lover Boy, but
Shit.
I just it's like OGLYCH, something like that. And he was making all my cover art before, like for International Lover Boy, things like that. But I want to get more real cover arts like of me instead of the cartoon. And
You want
I
to start
guess
getting your face out there also.
exactly,
Yeah.
like, and the dopamine cover was like literally it took me 2 years to make this album.
I mean, I thought it was you. just painted.
Oh, really?
That's, what it
That's
was.
dope. Then
That's what I got. Like that.
was
Like, cause like I saw a
accomplished.
picture of you. You know what I mean? And then I saw that, and I was like, oh, it's just him, but it's kind of like a dope painting. You know what I mean?
It
Like I kind of
reminded
want
me
to
of
get.
me.
I kind of want to you have you print that out for me and put that up in my room, bro. Like low.
Nah,
that-
bro.
that
What
would
you
be
need to
dope.
do is you need to make me a piece and shit. That's my NFT right there.
Actually,
Shit.
yeah. let's do that.
Fuck.
Nah, but I really might need you to send me that PNG just so I can print that bitch out and put it up.
I got you. I
Slap it
got
on
you.
some shirts.
Send
Take
me
that
the email.
design. Copyright that shit.
I'm trying to get merch
Nah, I'm
too.
joking.
Like, I'm in the process of that, and
Do it, yeah, because that's not only gonna be something that your fans can support you with, but like it's just
Here
you
goes
know
Slut.
an extra source of money,
facts.
and you'll get an idea for like what it is to like run a business or whatever.
I came up with the idea for Dopamine 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just dropped it August. So I wanted to make this album the most honest album I can of me, because remember I told you that kid's opinion really affected me. Like, oh, you do drugs?
So is that your first album since talking to him, or like your first drop music or whatever? Or no?
Yeah, literally.
was.
I haven't dropped in like 2 years since that project.
Damn, really?
So-
It's been that long?
I was just like, I gotta take myself more serious so people can take me serious. So
Mhm.
I took
Oh,
myself
you're trying to set
serious.
like an example for the youth.
Exactly. For the youth and myself, it was more of a me thing, because like my other projects, I listen to that shit every day, every second, every hour before I go to bed, middle of
Yeah.
the night. So I'm just listening to it. I'm my biggest critique. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yo,
Why
but-
do I say that? You know, it's just
Yeah.
like hella shit that it's like it's hard, a hard ass song, but it didn't have a meaning.
Yeah, I think
know?
meanings to songs are very important, because not only if you pull that off along with having an actual fire beat like that you can listen to on the drive or whatever, like you did that shit just like J. Cole does with most of all of his songs.
Right.
Like he's not just rapping, he's telling stories to his shit.
Mhm.
know what I mean?
That's what I was going for, and it's like I didn't want to make songs anymore. I wanted to make records. Records is something that people could replay in their head, use it for memories. Like you hear this song, it brings back 1,000 memories. Like
Where
that
you
Friday
were,
night,
like you
on
know,
the
like
last Friday night,
yeah, like
Katy
you-
Perry.
like I know some songs, like right when I listen to them, I know exactly right where I was the first time I listened to it. Like
The feeling.
I was just telling Benny, because we were listening to Preach by Dolph, R.I.P. Dolph, for real though.
Really, R.I.P. Dolph.
And
It's
I
so
was like,
sad.
dude, I remember listening to this shit in high school, and like I remember the exact place, exact moment I was getting ready for a track meet, and I remember playing it, and I was like, bro, what? Who's Dolph? And I was like, this shit goes crazy. And I remember just seeing him, and like you bringing that up, like I like that you want to make music like that. You know what I mean?
Cause it puts it makes the difference in an artist and an artiste, like a person that takes their time on music, like Kanye West and some SoundCloud rappers. SoundCloud, that's dope. No shade at anybody who makes SoundCloud music, that's dope. But you make SoundCloud music because you want more content to get out. You're not worrying about how long it takes because you're just dropping content.
You're
That's
saying
the point of
SoundCloud? Oh yeah.
Kanye West, he takes however long. Frank Ocean takes 5 years.
Dude, he was
because
changing
they're
up.
using real shit.
Kanye was changing up his album down to right before,
Bruh.
like he would go out and play it, and then I remember he switched it up even when he went to Chicago. Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He did
It's
it here
that, it's
though.
that feeling, bro. It's that
was
feeling.
right there.
Like, if that feeling's
Yeah.
not real, then people are not gonna take it.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know what album affected y'all to where y'all like, man, that album is like my life.
Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo.
I'll say probably
say that.
Graduation, Kanye West.
Okay. Benny,
That
what
album
about you?
changed my life.
Shit.
Childish Gambino
Hey,
changed
bro,
my life.
something about me is just like I didn't really like listen to music growing up.
Mm.
I didn't watch TV that much either. And then
Actually, same.
I really got into music like
Nah,
around
but,
high
like,
school.
It doesn't even have to be like an album like that. I
It
mean,
can be a
Freddie Gibbs,
song.
Alfredo just came out last
Oh,
year.
just like off the top
the
of my
reason
head.
why
like,
it
what
changed. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
go ahead. Let me know.
um,
Album, not song.
Yeah.
Album.
shit.
The one that you could go back to and you could listen to every song and it'll be like the first time you listen to it.
Shit, probably Coldplay's Parachutes, the first
Mm.
album.
Okay.
Their
okay.
very first.
The only reason why I
Good
say
album.
Freddie Gibbs Alfredo is because I listened to that on Shrooms, and some of the songs like that I listened to just like changed my perspective on some things.
Mhm.
Because you were
Um,
on shrooms.
Yeah.
Did it
I-
make you
I-
think
And like there
deeper?
was
I
was
love
there was
hate
that- there
that
was, like,
about
one-
shrooms.
there was like one point I was just laying there and I had the speaker on my chest and like I just felt like I was, because I remember watching the music video. I felt like I was in the music video.
Yeah.
Like I remember closing my eyes and like I was in the
Bruh.
music video.
What the fuck?
I used to sneak to
Keep
listen
talking.
To
I'm
rap
gonna check
music.
the light.
Wait, can we actually pause real quick? Cause I gotta go pee so bad.
Man, it is cold in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you love most about Atlanta?
People.
People?
Everybody everybody is so open.
Really?
Especially for the artist thing, there are some dickheads, but they earn
For
that
sure.
dickhead. I guess that
Mentality.
cockiness. Yeah, but it's not cool. But you know, a lot of artists they're free to they'll like work with you and show love, and like it's easier to network than it is in California. Like California is like you gotta have your shit already, gotta have a budget already,
Because
You gotta have
everyone's
money.
taxing you, huh?
Because everybody out there is like established or on the verge of being established. Here it's like everybody's trying to find themselves. They're like creating something.
I think everyone, this place, Atlanta specific, just because of the amount of people coming in from everywhere across the country. It's just everyone you meet everyone's so accepting because there's just so many new people coming in to the city.
There are so many people here, dude.
And Alex knows, I know you know, but guys, anyone you talk out here, 80% of the time, like they'll be down to like, if they're a rapper, they'll be down to like, you know,
Do anything really.
yeah, like everyone's just really cool. That's how we really, huh?
Said pause.
What?
Go ahead. No.
Nothing. You'll see in the video.
You'll see.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
What?
Nah, but for real.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
you can meet, and then like everyone's just so accepting. Like when I came here, it felt so different. The vibe, everyone is so accepting. But I feel like
Atlanta or New York?
I'm gonna always say New York, but just where I'm from, it's such a small town, and like everyone knows everyone. So like, you know what I mean? In Atlanta, bro, man, no one cares about that other dude across the street, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, there's just so many people.
Yeah, bro.
So
but
many.
But we're in the South, though. Everybody's so fucking nice.
I know,
Like,
everyone is
who's
so
from
nice.
the South? Who's
They're
from
also
here?
grimy too.
Can be.
It's
Too,
like,
yeah.
It's a lot of people that take advantage. Like they prey on the nice people.
Yeah, it's weird.
Type shit.
I hope it doesn't become like Cali, where like, or LA, like where everyone's kind of just looking for their next way up and like
I
taking
definitely
advantage
think
of people.
That's that.
I think that's
But
already happened.
A lot of people don't know the
Yeah, but not as much
steps
as LA.
of what they have to do to get there.
You don't know the what?
The steps that they have to do
Of course.
to make a hit record. Like there's a whole process. It's the shit that we like see on TV of what we believe or how it is cap. Like this whole shit is cap, bro. This it's like a business. Like everything is like everything that you see is something that's been cleaned up, that's been like rehearsed thousands of times for y'all to see it and to believe that that's Trippie Redd, instead of it being, I don't know his regular name, Damien, for example, if that's his name. Like, you see him as Trippie Redd because they did the image perfect, the voice perfect, they did everything perfect to where it's marketable
Promotion
to
for him,
everybody.
the marketing for him, everything. I mean,
It's
yeah,
a whole
you know.
I mean, look at
Like-
the baby.
The
Same shit
baby,
with
like
him.
the reason why you see him as the baby kind of looks like a regular nigga is because he did his own little like shit. Like
He had his own little clique, bro.
exactly,
And they
So
all really
it
like.
wasn't a record label. Record labels gonna make that shit look commercial as fuck, you know.
Yeah.
Red hair, fucking, you know, the stereotypes. I feel like a lot of artists, they have to understand what they're getting into because it's either underground or it's mainstream, and it's like, which one do you want? It's either Travis level or it's Uno the Activist level. They're both good, but depending on the person, that can be a bigger accomplishment than that one. So it's like, you gotta, I don't know, you just gotta study and see what you like really want to do in life, because like I started as an artist, now I'm creative directing, and now I'm like songwriting and trying to get in writing camps. And I started as an artist. So it's like, you may find something that you like out of this shit. You may hate the music shit.
My bad.
You may just hate rapping or whatever, but I feel like I rap to make, I don't know, the music just sounds good. It's just like a sound. I like hearing the sounds, and it's just like, I like other people to like hearing what I put out. It just makes me feel better about doing the thing, like, you know, that people actually tune in and people actually listen to your shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of creative directing, Novocaine Showroom, shout out them. It's the pants. I always wear these. This is like Slut Boi signature drip. Third world hat.
Oh yeah, fuck with the drip.
So you have like another, like, I don't know, what do you call it, sponsorship or kind of partnership?
It's more of a partnership
with Tuca.
Toca Leaf is
Toca
like
Leaf.
a brand that
Tuca.
Shout out them. They make tobacco leaves and they're like good quality leaves. Like hella leaves suck when you smoke them, and it's like type of
So
hit
what
that
is
you
your
don't
what
want.
is your role in that?
I like rolling either a Toca Leaf or a backwood or like a
No, not
never
like,
Swisher Sweet. No,
no, I meant
no.
like, I mean, what's your role in the
Oh.
in the partnership?
So
big bug.
I'm basically like a big love person. If someone shows love to me, I'm gonna show love forever. So it's like half these brands don't even have to sponsor me. If you show love once, I'm gonna make it look like you're sponsoring me to the point where you're gonna want to sponsor me, because you know
You
I'll
just show that much
people.
love, yeah.
I'll get people to tap in, and like Toca Leaf, they put me on like an interview and gave me tobacco leaf, and they gave me a lighter and some more cool shit, and I fuck with Toca. And Novocaine, it's made by Jarvey. Jarvey made this brand. I met him through Trap Daddy, and like he brought a sample one day to Trap Daddy's crib, and I was just like, bro, I want to be a part of this. But at the time, I was still trying to do the music shit and trying to figure out what I wanted to be. And as I got, you know, older and kept doing what I'm doing and accomplished more things, like me and Jarvey just connected. I started shooting his photos for the Novocaine brand, and he's just going up. He styles like everybody. He styles 2 Chainz. The Baby got a jacket. It's a long list of people that everybody knows that he just works hard. He works super hard to where he makes their brand just, you know, it's just important.
It's some different. It looks different though. It's some different shit.
Definitely some different shit, bro.
Raw shit though.
Y'all definitely got to get a pair.
But I know you're cold with them.
I'm cold, but
so big.
I'm not cold.
Oh,
but
the
it's like
cold
a
isn't
lot
getting
of.
inside.
It's not getting inside.
He
it's
got
more
jeans
of
on.
a-
He not cold. I mean, probably
more
just
of a
up. Yeah.
jacket,
Yeah.
Nice.
The logo is making me
Damn.
cold as fuck.
It's getting cold out here though.
Hell
But
yeah, bro. But is there?
But other than that, like, are you into politics?
Yeah.
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 I mean,
Yeah.
You are.
I don't know if the team really is, but you know, every week on Capture the People podcast, we have to bring something in the mainstream just to talk about. And this week, we're kind of going to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse, what's been going on with him, and the verdict that just came out. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Do you know about the situation at all?
Yeah, I do. And for a longest time, I was like Democratic until I did my own research. I'm damn sure not Democratic, but I don't want to say I'm Republic.
So you're just an independent. Because that's usually what the middle is.
I like what the Republicans were doing, especially for just finances, for money. It was way easier to get money when Republicans were in office. Way more like opportunities. There's probably some things I'm missing out, but as far as Rittenhouse, I feel like since the Donald Trump thing, I started looking differently at like everything at 2 sides instead of just one side. Like, hey man, he shot people, he shot black people and whatever. Like, I love people, I love black people, I love all colors. So I definitely hate to see a white man just use his privilege to accomplish a lot of fucked up shit when a black guy can get, you know, gunned down for no reason. This guy has a whole fucking strap at 17, like traveled to
a strap yet.
wherever, an AR or something. He traveled to like whatever protest that was going on, and obviously knew there was going to be some type of controversy.
He also, I think he went to guard the building where it happened in front of.
Oh yeah,
right?
to protect from being rioted or something like
but
that, right?
But he was saying like he came down there with. He didn't come down there with the intent to like.
To
No, I mean,
only protect that, because why was he all the way over here? But at the same time, it's like, even though he did do some fucked up shit, and you're stupid as fuck, and you went over there and you made their problem, your problem.
It's crazy,
type shit.
Bro.
You brought that attention to yourself. They still shouldn't have chased him.
Yeah.
They still shouldn't have chased him. He was attacked, but he shouldn't have shot the person. But if he's running away by law, he's protecting himself. And there's people that are trying to attack him. I wouldn't recommend attacking somebody with a skateboard. But at the same time, it's like we don't know what this guy was, what
thinking
his
at that
intention
time.
was. He probably was trying to murk everybody there. That's probably what one person thought that everybody else thought. Because of the situation. Like, you have a gun, you're intimidating.
2 people died, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 2 people died.
Yeah, it was
2 people died.
2 people died,
Yeah.
and it's like those lives are never going to come back because of your mistakes. And it's just like
And he's walking free now.
he's
but-
walking free.
Yeah,
and
you
I
saw-
definitely think.
You saw that picture of him smiling. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. For real.
I think like it's a hard decision, but I feel like based off of law, he did have the right to run away and possibly shoot someone, but he didn't have the right to like use his fucking privilege to do this shit. Like, he broke the law in a fucking like fashionable way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he didn't break the law
Yeah.
based off of him running and being chased. But at the same time, if it's somebody with an AR and you're already at a protest, you're riled up and you're strong in what you believe in, you have somebody challenging what you believe in, and they have a gun, you feel threatened automatically. So if his intent was just to protest or protect, he should have protected that building and not entice a crowd. That should have been a crime.
Yeah.
He enticed the crowd.
Yeah.
That's a crime that wasn't
crazy.
even they didn't even give him that
Charge for it.
charge
Yeah.
for enticement. Like, it's just hella shit, and it's
But yeah.
definitely unfair. But
We just like to get the artist's point of view every week on just the mainstream stuff that's going on in the big news.
Yeah,
But
I don't know if we're gonna. Do you want to speak about it? Like, your
no,
point?
we're good. We can
Yeah.
end it there. I like it.
Okay, cool. Shit. Well, I mean, do you have anything else you want to plug before we wrap this one up?
Anybody to shout out? Put your socials out there. We'll probably put them right
I
here.
mean, we're gonna put everything.
Yeah,
that
in the
from
follow-
his in the.
shit. Follow me
Careful.
at lil.slutboi right here. Follow me right here. I'm missing a lot of people to shout out. But shout out Party's Over, Young Izzo. It's 400. Lei Uzumaki. Damn, it's like, damn.
You got a whole list. You got to
It's
pull
a whole list.
man,
I
shout
feel
out the
bad
whole
because now
family.
I name people, I'm missing out on people. But
Just shout out everyone.
shout out everybody. And you know you're important. I just forgot, bruh. Literally. So shout out y'all. Shout out Capture the People. And go back and listen to this interview and take what you can and tap in with Capture the People, because
It was a good
they're
one.
not
I
just
fucking-
capturing the people, they're capturing history, you know? So be a part of history.
All right, bro.
Hey man, I really appreciate you
Of
coming.
course.
on,
Me
man.
too, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thank
Finally
you.
did it.
Thank you.
We
Finally
gonna win
have to.
soon, but like, subscribe. We'll see you every Tuesday. Shout out Benny. Shout out Alex. Shout out Slutboi for coming. Thank you.